Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy and we're going to be playing it on hard mode. So, I know a lot of people are doing the whole trying to be as evil as they can be in Hogwarts Legacy videos, but my take on it is going to be a little tiny bit different because mine's going to be a Hufflepuff. So, I'm going to try to make an evil Hufflepuff. So, backstory is her mom's a Slytherin, her dad's a Hufflepuff, and she ended up getting a lot of her dad's genes, so she ended up being a Hufflepuff. But here's the kicker. She does not like her mom. There are multiple reasons why she doesn't like her mom, but the main reason is because she does not like being a wizard, and she doesn't like the fact that her parents are wizards, because she feels like if one of them were Muggle born, then maybe there is a slight chance she could have been Muggle. Even though I don't think that's actually possible. I think if you have at least one wizard in the family, your baby's going to have powers too. It's going to be a wizard too. But she doesn't like the fact that she's a witch, basically, because her dad's a wizard, she's a witch, because women are witches and men are wizards and whatever. So her mom was like, you're going to go to Hogwarts. I don't care if you don't like being a wizard. You're going to Hogwarts because that is where I went and that's where your dad went. So yeah, but her dad was like, I don't think we should force her to go to a school she doesn't want to go to. If she doesn't want to be magical, then she shouldn't have to be. And her mom was just like, no, basically, like, you're going to Hogwarts. Like, she didn't give her a choice at all in the matter. So she just doesn't like her mom because her mom is trying to instill this, you have to be this certain way. Because when she got her acceptance letter to Hogwarts, her mom was like, okay, this is what you do. There are evil wizards and there are good wizards. You cannot be a bad wizard. You have to be a good wizard because, like, you will not disgrace this family, basically. Like, she does not want an evil wizard in her family. Like, and then her daughter's like, oh, but you're a Slytherin. And she was like, but I'm a good Slytherin. Like, I'm not evil. I'm not bad. I'm a good person. And yeah, so basically what had happened was that since her mom is trying to instill her being a good wizard in her so bad that she just turns evil. And she just does so much bad stuff. Like, she's mean to everybody. She takes people's money. I'm going to take the whole, like, we go into houses and loot their stuff. We're going to take that as stealing. We're going to call that stealing their stuff. Because we don't have permission to be taking it. Because that's how I really do feel. Like, I feel like we're taking people's things when we break into their house. And her mom is just like, she doesn't know what she's going to do with her. Like, she can't believe that her daughter's becoming an evil wizard. We're going to learn all the dark curses. Sebastian's going to be our bestie. Obviously, we have to help Poppy, but if I had a choice, we wouldn't help Poppy because we're trying to be mean. But whenever I'm talking to her, if there's bad options, I will be doing the bad options. Same thing with Natty. It's going to be a little complicated because their quests are leading to be good, so it's going to be really bad to be evil in those. One of our main sources of income is going to be poaching, basically, because, like, we're trying to stop poachers, but then we become poachers by selling our beasts. So that's going to be one of our main sources of income. So we're basically going to be poachers. So yeah, we're going to do all the evil options. We're going to take people's monies. We're going to steal people's stuff. We're going to do the beast thing. She doesn't like her, like, she doesn't hate her dad because the only thing she hates about her dad is that he's a wizard. But that's pretty much it. Like, she likes her dad. She was always gotten along with her dad because her dad was, like, never forced her to be a certain way, never forced her to do anything, and she loves that about him. So that's her little backstory on why she's evil and why she's a Hufflepuff is because her dad's a Hufflepuff. And yeah, I will show you her mom in a second, right here. This is her mom. I know she looks a bit young. But I made her when the game first came out, so we're just going to pretend that she's, like, a lot older than she is, okay? We're gonna pretend that this was a long time ago and she's, like, old enough to have a kid. And she raised her, and now this is where we're going. And we're gonna name her Elena. I didn't really think about a last name, so we're gonna just come up with one on the spot. What could be her dad's last name? Because yeah. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Terms begin on 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. So I have a little checklist here on how I want her to look. So we're going to do the first one. Then we're going to do the second head shape. Her hair color is going to be... Oh, hold on. There's one more thing that I forgot to do. We're going to do 3. That she got that from her dad. Her head shape is from her dad. No, her head shape is from her dad. The skin color is from her mom. Hair is going to be... Where is it? This one. Because I was going to do this one or this one. Because this one will be completely opposite of her mom. Because her mom is bald. But I just really like the way this one. Maybe throughout the story, she'll grow it out to be like this. But it's like a mix. Like she likes her dad's short hair. But she likes her mom's long hair. So it's like kind of like in the middle. And then we're going to do this hair color right here. And then her eyebrows, she's going to have this mole under her eye. And then that's there. She doesn't have a scar because she thinks her mom's scar is like really horrible. So she was very, very, very careful in her life so that she doesn't end up getting a scar. Especially because her mom got that scar when she was training with Fig. A spell hit her in the face, and yeah. When they were practicing the basic cast, it hit her in the face and made that scar. That's how she got it. But she was very careful in her life to not end up getting the same scar as her mom. Yep, those are her eye colors. She got that from her mama. And then right here, this is her eyebrow color. The one thing she does, she got her eyebrows from her mom, but she likes the fact that her mom does this because she likes the way it looks, so she does it. But she will refuse to accept the fact that she got it from her mom.
Quite something.
So we're gonna do that voice because every other voice to me sounds robotic except for this one and that one. So her first name's gonna be Elena. What will her last name be? Elena. Her mom was Hispanic, by the way. Of course, because her mom is basically me, by the way. Like, obviously she doesn't look like me. She doesn't act like me because I would never treat my daughter like that. I would never force my daughter to be something she doesn't want. So I was gonna give her a Hispanic name, but her dad isn't giving Hispanic to me. So we're gonna name her Elena Wonder. No, we're not. That's stupid. Elena. We're gonna go basic as hell. We're gonna go Martinez. Her dad is gonna be very Hispanic. That's my dad's last name. Oh, Elena. Can we do like Elena Marie Martinez? Oh my god, can we? Yes, we're gonna do Elena Marie Martinez. So she has like the same, because Marie is her mom's middle name, not the last name, because my middle name is Marie. That's why I like on YouTube and stuff I go by Marie. but my first name is Diana, but I will be going by Marie, if that makes sense. Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing. Elena Marie Martinez. Because Elena is a very Spanish name. I don't care where it originated from. It's a Hispanic name in my heart. Okay? Because it sounds better in Spanish.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
See, I wish I had an option because I would have said something mean. Oh my god.
Old pile of rocks.
Also, I have a very, real question. You know how you only see Threstrals when you see death? And you can, in the deluxe edition, and the pre-order or whatever, you can get Threstrals as a mount. What do people see when they haven't seen death and you're flying on a Threstral? Do they just not see nothing? You're just sitting in midair flying? Or they're wizards, so obviously they will know that you're flying on a Threstal. I don't know. It's very interesting.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Hang on!
We can see Threstross now. Because he's dead. R.I.P. to them though. But I'm supposed to be evil. I'm supposed to be evil.
The key! Give me your hand!
That was so close.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Oh my god, you're so
Take
smart.
this.
Look at
It's
me,
a
I'm
Wiggle World
hurt.
potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Let's go.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
What happened to the
Sir?
person who was driving the carriage?
I'm
He
not sure.
jumped too.
But that key you discovered was...
Did he just fall into mid-air? Like, oh
An
my
item
god.
enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
This
I'm
outfit
feeling
is
better, sir.
atrocious.
If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
It's not really the outfit, it's the socks. Like, why she got them on, bro? Like,
How far did that bookie take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
he's talking, but his lips aren't moving.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
I was on the
Hogwarts
beginning faster
Castle
than
was
him.
built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key,
Oh,
but I am certain
stop
it was
moving.
to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Focus on the center. Nice.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select the target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling the camera relative targeting in settings. You can also just press R3 and it'll just auto lock.
That was a bit rougher than I expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Now you can remember guys, she's being nice right now, but she hates this. Like she's trying really hard to be nice.
Ah, up there.
I thought he was gonna repair it. like I haven't played this in that long. What's over here? Ooh, chest. I didn't know there was a chest here. Nice. Oh. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I'm not able to jump. Go down here. Can I go down here?
Now it's just ahead.
Come on. No, this is the bridge he repairs.
Steady yourself.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully I don't forget to choose the bad options and end up choosing the good option at first.
Almost there.
Yeah, you can auto lock. Not very good. It took me a long time to realize that you can auto lock in games.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
The minimap shows your surroundings with you purple triangle in the middle, and this quest mark is your current objective. Press and hold up button to toggle quest objective details. Professor Fig and I have traveled via portkey to a remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect the portkey meant to lead us to. I know I've played this before, but I'm gonna read all of those just for you guys. Because I know some people do enjoy playing just watching people play video games and not actually playing them themselves. So
It's a mural of some kind.
I'm gonna make sure I read them all for you guys.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
I'm gonna make sure I break all of them. Okay. Let's go look at the statue.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Okay. So, oh yeah. You can also go like, oh no, can't do that until you get the field guide. Never mind.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't
Gringotts.
believe it.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first played this, I was like, damn, they couldn't like make it look more like the Gringotts in the movie. But again, this was 100 years before what happened in Harry Potter, so like they could have just been upgrading it throughout the years.
Hello?
I think this is a pretty long cutscene, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
This is so cool.
Hundreds. In fact, we see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
There goes the ugly ass goblin. Sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to apologize. I'm supposed to be mean.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
And now he's off to tell Ragnarok.
Here we are. When was the
Let's go.
last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
They make it.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
I think we're supposed to be getting to the castle, and then we're just wandering around. But yeah, there are chests in the area that we're getting into now as well, so we're gonna have to check
What
that.
we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
Revelio.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
I like that they made this so that you don't have to have it as a spell slot, because you're gonna be using this a lot.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what we see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Okay. Yeah. I wish I could be really truly evil.
Lumos!
I like how I
This
took
is
my
no
wand out.
ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Okay, he's like, stay close, and I just walk away. I don't know if there's any chests in this beginning area, but I have to Revelio a lot because in the beginning your Revelio isn't really, it doesn't span as much as
I see
the
something up ahead.
What is it?
at the end of
That
the
glow
game and all that.
again, but on the floor.
Like as you progress the game. Okay.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Maybe I should, because clearly you can't. This is another one that I feel like they should have made it so that we don't have to use it in our weapon wheel. You've acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell slot. Lumos creates the light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego. This is on hard mode, so I gotta really be careful in this playthrough. I'm probably gonna die a lot. I try to practice it on my Eggo Waffle Gryffindor file, and I died a lot. Oh. Yeah, because your Protego shows up like super quick. It doesn't stay up like it does when it's on normal. And then easy mode, it will tell you to press the button. Okay. I'm not gonna use the potion because now that I'm not in combat, I'll heal up. Just watch him disappear. Professor!
Revelio. Lumos.
There it is.
Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? Oh, that's the wisps of magic seem to be moving.
Oh, Revelio?
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
No. There's a chest.
It seems
Right
I
here.
have no choice.
I was like, why are the other ones not standing up? Okay. Hold Protego to stun enemies with a Superfly. Counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by the gold numbers. There we go.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay.
Revelio.
There's no other chest?
Lumos.
No. Okay, let's go. It would be close enough for Revelio to get it, like the other ones were. Like, I have to find Professor Fig, and I have, like, no idea. Like, my character technically has no idea what she's doing. She's so gonna rub this in her mom's face. Like, look at this. You literally made me go, and I almost died.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my
His name is Ranrock,
reputation
not
precedes
Ragnarok.
me. I was beginning to think no
Ranrock.
one's ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
I will always say
No need
Ragnarok for
that.
always,
Just
even though it's not,
give
because
me
that's
whatever it
always
is
what I
you
automatically go to.
let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
No way out!
Imagine that didn't work. Oh my god. We're outside. Let's
Are you
go.
all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
I've always loved this cutscene right here. The Hogwarts Express. The castle, oh my god. That looks so pretty, especially at night. The boathouse just chilling there. It's wonderful. Where they drop off all the kids. I missed the boat ride. That was a nice tutorial. I wish we were able to do the boat ride though. Wish we made it to the boat ride. The Great Hall. You can see the butterfly flying.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
I don't have like 100%
Ready for
like
the sorting
knowledge,
ceremony?
but I know a lot about it. But are the animals for each house like the favorite animal of the founders? Makes sense if it is.
Jealous. Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig,
I
nice
hate
of
him
you to
so
join
much.
us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, you've one more to be sorted.
Hopefully I have it in the right performance mode.
Welcome. You're just
Because I
in
changed it
time.
to
Have
see
a
if I can
seat.
fix that glitch in my other file, but I hope I changed it back.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait
I'm
to
looking
explore.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Yep.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Look at him smiling in the background. Although I would not be caught dead being a Hufflepuff in real life.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
We didn't just eat. But I guess we can take it as we're too excited to eat.
To meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
I can't be mean to her, but I'm gonna have to, if I can. Can you tell that I'd never choose the bad options? Because I can't even tell who I can be mean to and who I can't.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance?
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get
Her
some
character's
sleep.
so cute.
You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Yeah, we're gonna be learning all the dark magic, and we're gonna be Avada Kedavraing all the enemies that we can run across. Look at it in the morning. Like, you can't tell me that's just not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. Ugh, this game is so beautiful.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone.
Okay.
Better head to the common room.
We're gonna do... I'm telling you right now, this is the prettiest prettiest common room in the game by far. I can admit that. Like, no other common room. Slytherins look the coolest because they are like literally underground, so like they have a whole aquarium in there. Theirs is the coolest, but this is the most aesthetically pleasing, the prettiest. I love it. I love it. The plants. I love the plants. I love the like the color, the dark light color of the wood with the light color of the walls. It's nice. The brick.
Good, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Lenora Everly. Hedwig.
Hello.
I know it's not Hedwig, but it's like
She's
Hedwig.
awfully
So
regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here.
well, no
Owls
shit.
choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place.
How about I Avada Kedavra you?
Presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working
I don't
too,
like her.
as you might suspect. But sometimes
no.
I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
That's gonna come in handy with one of the side quests that I have to do with her.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened.
I wonder why they didn't make me Poppy in the common room. Here. Oh wait, no. No, this is the one that we have the side quest. Never mind.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right? Oh, yes.
Oh, look at there she is.
I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle.
Okay, but I had to start being mean.
I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Obviously. I'd rather not talk about it.
I prefer to just forget about it. Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Yeah, let's be at her business.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle? Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about. Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you. Of course. And good luck.
Okay, let's go talk to Arthur.
Got you.
Guy with the weird voice.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can
Those
be a bit
glasses are
overwhelming
hideous.
at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Your mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howin.
Oh, I'm
anyway,
gonna sell those.
I'd better go make sure the first years hold that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puff skein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Excuse me.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Don't tell me what to do.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Okay. I just need something to drink for my throat. But I'll
Good
survive.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Okay, I never really paid attention to that scene. That's where all the field guide pages went.
Keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would
It
be
looks
wise
so cool.
to take full advantage of this
I wish I was real.
exceptionally valuable
I would buy it.
resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
It really won't let me get the Revelio page. Oh my god.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
The next couple episodes are going to be me doing some quests, but also exploring the castle. So.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
House Elf Recipe Book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. You've just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Field Guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Yes, basically what that means, if you have not played the game before, once you're done with, so like let's say I get all of the Field Guide pages that the Field Guide requires me to get, and I'm done with that challenge, I will no longer be getting XP from all of the Field Guide pages that I grab. So all of them that I grab after the fact, I will no longer be gaining XP for. Which kind of sucks, because then it makes it more annoying to 100% the game to get to level 40. This is your wizarding level XP. Earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Foo Flame.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use Floo Flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discovered a Foo Flame fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Foo Flame. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house, common rooms, and the central hall. Select the Great Hall region to continue. In this view, you can see the Fu flames available in the region. Green Fu flames represent flames you discovered, including your own house common room. Gray Fu flames reveal the location of undiscovered Fu flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Select the library annex to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central hall Fu flames for you. Use this one. This one is to rotate the camera. This one is to select stuff. And then do this so that you can travel. Press square.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I adore the hustle.
You can get
There you
almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central
If you don't do
Hall.
that, then you're gonna have to come back and do it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that happened to me one time.
Here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Okay. It's a lot of dialogue,
That
so I'm
should
gonna
be all
mute.
for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Nope.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, let's talk to Professor Fig. I'm gonna be telling him that I don't regret lying to her because I feel like if we were trying to be nice, we would regret lying to her. But we're not. We're trying to be mean, so we do not regret it.
You, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. This quest marker represents main quest. Complete main quest will further the story. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X. We're not going to do this now, but I'm just going to track one just because why not? I need to.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. I'm going to... Charmed compass. So yeah, if you go like this, it will tell us where we can go.
I'd never have a harsh word to say about Hogwarts. I, for one, could stay here forever.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Oh, but her wit. She has wit to her. She should be a Ravenclaw.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
I thought you were supposed to be like a Ravenclaw.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Oh,
That spot must
I'm
be
supposed to be smart. I'm supposed to
nearby.
be a Ravenclaw.
This looks like the
There you go.
location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Let's get this field guide page. Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue is an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctus unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them their potion is their best friend.
I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
Yep, and then we just on Lumos and boom.
There was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And we don't have to read anything for this one. Now we're level 2.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I'm not.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer.
Well, you're supposed to be smart. You're supposed to be a Ravenclaw. Figure it out. Okay, so the way this works is it's basically a math problem. So like this is 0, and then it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it goes from 0 to 9, and you just answer the math problem basically. 11 plus 2 is 13. Then 13 plus 8 is 21. So then we do, what's 8? Yeah, the spider. So we do 8 for that one. Then 5 plus 9 is 15? 14? 14, I think. So we'll do 3 up here, which is the 3-headed snake. Right here. And then that would let us open the door. Yep. And then we get collection, and then we get a crimson winter coat, which for the first few, everything that we're gonna get for the first few, what's it called? The first few pieces of clothing are gonna give us like good stats, and then it's gonna get to a point where we're gonna be getting horrible stats. But I do like this coat, so I'm gonna put this coat on. And even though I think the other outfit was atrocious, I think I'm gonna put it back on because it is better than the uniform. There's also this, which is not very good. This is also not very good. And this is, I actually like that. So yeah, we're gonna do this without the robe. So then we're just gonna unmark all this because it's kind of annoying. But I still quite like it. So we're gonna do that. We got stuff in the collections, which we're not even gonna worry about. Unmarking them. And then we have new challenges right here. We got glasses because we did that. So let's continue to explore. Just a few good page right here. Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain base. We can't do that quest, so we have Akio. I know right here there's an outfit. It's a scarf. It's random what you get. No. I want to cover our bow tie. This would be better without those pants, but it's good enough. Okay.
I don't see why people fuss so much.
We are going to come here. We're going to end it here. So come to settings, then go to save, and then we can save. But yes, I hope you guys had an amazing time watching this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Basically, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I said it the other way. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and then subscribe, and then hit that bell button so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and also, if you want to catch, I should also start saying this. If you want to catch me live, make sure you guys go follow my Twitch. It's a little bit of everything, same as YouTube. And I'm usually live around the mornings, sometimes in the late afternoons, or sometimes in the very, very early, like it's 2:20 a.m. right now, so definitely gotta go to sleep. But I'm live, you know, catch me live if you guys can, and it is a great time over here. Have a good day, guys.